Hi guys, welcome back to Lady Lee Kitchen and Lifestyle. One and only Lady Lee Kitchen down in Florida, yeah. But word of encouragement, be grateful for every day you wake up, because tomorrow promised to no man. So guys, welcome to all my subscribers and welcome to another epic episode of Lady Lee Kitchen and Lifestyle. Alright guys, listen, love is free, real love is free, praising God is free, everything is free except bills. You have to pay your bills but on a light bill cut off. Alright guys, guess what I'm gonna make today? Guess what am I gonna make today? Do you guys remember Jamaican meatloaf? How it used to be nice, and it was one of the most expensive pastry from patty cocoa bread, meatloaf and whatever. It's just now they're doing vegetable this, vegetable that, and whatever. So today I'm gonna do some meatloaf. I'm gonna use beef. I'm gonna use chicken, ground chicken. Yeah. This is my ground chicken that I'm gonna use, and here I have all my ingredients, my natural season, and I am going to blend everything up. Here I have my pots, and guess what? Come and cook now. Cook with me. Follow me along. Alright, so I have 4 cloves of garlic in here, and I'm going to put some sweet pepper. And this is some fresh thyme out of my garden. I'm gonna put it in there. Put some yellow pepper also. Some scallion, otherwise called green onion. What we call this scallion. Got some lovely scallion from my girlfriend house yesterday, but I'm not gonna use them. I'm gonna cut them up and put them in the fridge so when I want them. These are all washed already. Washed. I do not put anything in my fridge without washing it. Okay. So guys, stay tuned while I blend up all of these. So guys, over here is my pot that is heating up. Let me get one of me. So my pot is here heating up. While my pot is heating up, I am going to season up my ground chicken. You can use ground chicken, ground beef, ground turkey, whatever you like you can use, but I prefer ground chicken at the moment. Throw all of this in my pot. And I'm using some chicken seasoning, of course, to season up my chicken. And you don't want it to make it salt, so you're not gonna add any salt in there. And in here I have my blend up season. I also add some onion in there. So I'm gonna take up my seasoning. I'm gonna saute it a little bit. Put that up. So I'm letting this cook. And guys, stay tuned for my vegetable loaf that I'll be also making. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and click the notification bell. And go ahead and click the subscribe button. And just touch the notification bell so when I upload another video, you will be one of the first to be notified. And please like, share, and comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And I said it news spread. And guys, please comment. The comments are very important. The likes are very important. Your input is very important. So just tell me how you do yours. You can leave it in the comment section. And also where you're watching from. Please leave where you're watching from. And next video I can give you a big up. Just want this to be cooked a little. So stay tuned and watch where I go on. Guys, now that is all ready, I'm gonna add my ground chicken. In it. So guys, stay tuned and watch where I'm going. Guys, I'm going to use a little bit of garlic, soy sauce, like a teaspoonful. Stay tuned and watch where I'm going. Alright guys. So now this is cooked. Well, this is cooked right now. This is how I want it. Don't overcook your meat. I'm going to turn the stove off. Please do not overcook your meat because you have another process going through. And this is, I'm gonna put it in my blender and puree it. I'll be right back. Now I pureed my ground chicken. I am gonna add it back to the pot. I don't know where guess nothing dash. Crepe out everything. Up to chicken gone now. Okay, so now this is all done. I'm going to get some rice. Add some water to this. Turn my stove back on. Put that in there. And I am going to cook this until see the texture of it. I am gonna add, let me turn the stove down because the stove take me a play with them. Okay, so it's gonna cook. And you can add a little bit of browning to catch the color. So guys, stay tuned and watch where I go. I'm gonna add some dry parsley. You can add whatever herb you wish to add that you like. Add a little paprika. I'm gonna let this simmer down, and I'm gonna show you for the thickness. You can use breadcrumbs. I am not gonna use breadcrumbs. I'm gonna use cornstarch, because if I was gonna use breadcrumbs, I wouldn't season up the chicken, because breadcrumbs have some salt in there. So I will leave out the breadcrumbs on this recipe. But if you want to use breadcrumbs, all you have to add is whatever season you want, pepper and stuff like that, and natural seasoning if you wish. But this is it, so stay tuned guys and watch where I'm going. Okay guys, let me change my mind. So me have some plain breadcrumbs. I just found some plain breadcrumbs, so I'm gonna use it in there instead of the starch. So I'm gonna use like, me not measure enough, so I just brush on that. This has no salt, so you don't have to worry about salt with this. That's nice. Yes, that is it. That is it, guys. I'm using the breadcrumbs, and the breadcrumbs give it a better taste than the cornstarch. See how it thicker? And if you want it to be thicker, you can add more. I want this to be literally thicker, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of breadcrumbs because I want it to be thicker. And I tell you guys, this is a turn the stove off and let this cool down, and I'm gonna work on my dough. So guys, stay tuned and watch where I'm going. Okay guys, I am big. Why do you look so dog? Okay. Okay guys, I had made my dough, and my dough been sitting for an hour. And if you go back, you will see how I make my dough. This is 4 cups of flour. It's wheat flour, but I add a cup of all-purpose flour because Mr. Lee don't like wheat flour, but I'm gonna eat it tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I put 2 teaspoonful of yeast, 1 teaspoonful of baking powder, half teaspoonful of salt, butter, to taste, depends on what kind of butter. I use the butter and 1 egg. That's all I use. And then I mix everything together. Then I put it in my standing mixer and mix it for 10 minutes. Take it out, knead it again, and then I cover it up with Serena wrap or plastic wrap, whatever you want to call it. And I let it sit for an hour. So you know that is a wicked guys, sit up long enough. So I'm giving it a 3rd knead, and then I'm gonna start making my loaf. I'm gonna start making the dough. Each one teach one. If you have an idea you want to share, go ahead and do so. And if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. And don't forget to click the notification bell. When another video is uploaded, you will be one of the first to be notified. So I am going to have my oven at 350 heating with a hot bath. So guys, stay tuned and watch where I go. I'll be right back. guys, I'm gonna go in and make my doughs for and this is some olive oil that I'm gonna use on it. I'm gonna add my meat. That's it. Look at it. Beautiful. I already have my pan grease and stuff. So stay tuned and watch where I go on. Oops, I'm okay. So guys, I'm gonna cover this for another 10 minutes and then I put them in the oven for 30 minutes and they will be ready to go. So stay tuned and watch where I go on. The finished product of my whole wheat meatloaf with chicken, ground chicken. Just came out of the oven. And let me show you how soft they are. You see how soft they are? So stay tuned. I'll go pop one in a minute. So Mr. Lee is going to sample my hatino. The meat is in the middle.
Tastes good.
So where you go with more? You can't tell me how the thing there. It there? Alright, sir. It there, people, it there.